Did you know the reigning NFL champions might be involved in yet another international twist? Chiefs Kingdom, get ready. Patrick Mahomes and company could be packing their bags, and that's just the beginning. What's coming in the NFL schedule release has the potential to shake up the football world in a big way, and there's more. A move in the draft has experts buzzing and could completely change the game for Kansas City's offensive line. What exactly are the Chiefs cooking up behind the scenes? Don't blink, because these updates will leave every fan fired up. Smash that like button and let's get into it. Alright Chiefs Kingdom, buckle up, the NFL's schedule drop is just a week away, and the buzz is already sky high. Last year, Patrick Mahomes and the boys were basically primetime royalty, playing every night of the week except Tuesday. Don't expect that spotlight to dim anytime soon. When that 272-game NFL slate drops next Wednesday night, you can bet the Chiefs will be lighting up your screens, possibly even on another international stage. Word on the street, specifically from The Athletic, is that Kansas City was the top candidate to face the Chargers in Sao Paulo for the NFL's second ever game in Brazil. That's the same city where the Eagles kicked off the league's South American adventure in 2024. And yeah, they also happened to take down KC in that Super Bowl too. But even if the Brazil trip doesn't happen, there's still a shot we see Mahomes and company hopping the pond again. Jacksonville is one of KC's opponents this season, and since the Jags always give up a home game for London, there's a chance we see Chiefs versus Jags at Wembley with top draft pick Travis Hunter in the mix. Now, it's been a minute since Kansas City played in the UK 2015 to be exact, but they've hit the international circuit more recently, taking on the Dolphins in Germany 2 years ago and the Chargers in Mexico back in 2019. So yeah, they're not exactly strangers to the global grind. Stateside, though, is where the real fireworks will be. KC's got at least 3 of the NFL's top 10 must-watch matchups. Topping the list, the always electric road trip to Buffalo. That one's gonna be a banger, no matter when it lands. The Chiefs have watched the Bills' new stadium rise from the ground up right across the lot from the current one, with doors expected to open in 2026. And thanks to some schedule quirks, this will be the 3rd straight year KC heads to Orchard Park. Sure, Josh Allen and the Bills have owned the regular season lately, 4 straight over KC, but Mahomes has owned the playoffs, winning their last 4 postseason battles, including last year's AFC title game. Add to that a spicy Super Bowl rematch with the Eagles at Arrowhead and a Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson encore in Baltimore, and you've got a schedule stacked with storylines. Wherever and whenever these games drop, Chiefs fans are in for another wild ride. So tell me, would you like to see the Chiefs hit the field outside the US again? Drop your thoughts in the comments, but don't go anywhere, because the next update might just be the key to keeping Mahomes at the top. Well, it looks like the champs might have pulled off one of the sneakiest steals of the draft. After a season where Patrick Mahomes found himself getting up off the turf way too often, the Kansas City Chiefs made it crystal clear they weren't gonna let that slide again. So what did they do? They snatched up Josh Simmons, the big man from Ohio State, with the 32nd overall pick. And let's just say that might have been a jackpot move. Simmons wasn't just good in college, he was looking like a legit All-American lock before a knee injury threw a wrench in his rise. The dude's blend of athleticism, raw power, and football smarts had draft experts drooling early in the season. He was getting top 5 buzz before that patellar tendon surgery made teams a little nervous. But Kansas City, they weren't scared. They saw value, they saw upside, and they saw a protector for Mahomes fall right into their lap. Mike Jones from The Athletic even called it KC's best value pick of the draft. And honestly, it's hard to argue. Getting a talent like Simmons at the end of the 1st round, that's how dynasties stay dynasties. The guy was bulldozing defenders for the Buckeyes before the injury, and if he bounces back like the Chiefs believe he will, this pick could pay off big and fast. Now sure, it could feel like the rich just got richer, but let's be real, this wasn't a luxury pick, it was a lifeline. The Chiefs had holes to patch up front, and Mahomes can only do his magic if he's not running for his life. Simmons might be young, but he could be the anchor they've been missing. If he's healthy and ready to roll, this offensive line might finally get back to that dominant level we've seen in their championship runs. Bottom line, Casey needed protection, Simmons needed a shot, and now they've got each other. Could be the perfect match. If all this comes true, the Chiefs' season is already shaping up to be a show on and off the field. But what really excites me as a critical fan is seeing the team finally take serious steps to protect its biggest star. If this new addition delivers even half of what they're expecting, that O-line could become scary good again. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates on your favorite team, because every piece could be the difference in another championship run.